Alright, here at Woodford, it's BNSF coming down, and I'm out here today with Jacob Pfeiffer, young man from Wisconsin. You'll remember from some of my other videos from last year when he was out. Kind of a weird light today, a little hazy, a little cloudy. It's been like this for the last few days. It's been really nice. Played golf on Monday and again yesterday. The weather was awesome. It feels like it's going to be similar weather today. June isn't always one of the hot months around here, but it is usually warmer than this, but I'm not going to complain. There goes my wife's Amazon shipments. I had a subscriber shoot me a text last night telling me that there'd been a 27 car derailment in Williams, Arizona, night before last, so I'm sure they have that cleared up by now. And that would be the NSF. So I saw a UP going up the hill as I was going to Tehachapi to pick Jacob up this morning, and then there was one stopped at Bealville, but I don't know which way that train was going or what guy it was. Black Mountain there. Woodford Tehachapi Road. This place Woodford here, I've always tell people this is really one of the coolest places to come and shoot trains. It's a railfan if you just want to watch. A lot of traffic and a lot of cool places that are right next to the road, and no one cares if you're here. All the way through Woodford it's like this, and one of those places. Rowan is a lot like that, where just about every curve you go around has a different looking background. You might be looking at the same mountains, but they look different because you're looking at them from a different angle. So really, Woodford's really a cool place to do videos and photography and just chill out and watch trains if that's your thing. All right, well, let's see what happens next. All right, down here at Bealville. Jacob hadn't been down here, so I thought I'd bring him down here. One of these places where you can see the train. This isn't a very long train, but you've seen videos here before. You can see the tracks up there by the Bealville crossover, but Bealville, West Bealville, or North Bealville if you must. You see there's a signal clear through there. easy. Feels good. Smell the brake. All right, brought Jacob up here to the derailment site. Went and visited my friend Kathy up at Keene. She fell down on the ice this about 3 months ago and injured herself, so she's been kind of recovering at home. Took her some lunch, and me and Jacob is a friend of hers from the train cams, so we sat there. We sat up there about an hour and chewed the fat. She lives right across from the tracks there at Woodford, and heard this train coming, so I thought we'd jet up here to Marcel and catch him. This is a short stack train. Another train. We were just talking about this with Kathy, about how many of the trains are getting shorter and how here in a few months they'll start picking up again as Christmas approaches. All right, Jacob over there wanted to stop here and catch a train coming down through Cable from this angle, and it's something I never thought. It's a pretty cool angle, and I've always thought that. This westbound UP. Sorry for the background noise. We're standing right alongside Highway 58. Right there. One of the new paint jobs. And the lighting is so harsh today. Glary because of the haze and partly cloudy conditions, but gotta deal with what you have. My buddy Dave Bergen always says, Got to dance with who you brung. Of course, he was talking about his slice in golf. Ever since I was a kid, when we first moved up here, I always thought this looked like a model railroad. Trains coming down through all these S curves. You can see this all the way up the freeway, all the way to the Tehachapi exit. You look way out there. See this train headed into Tunnel 17. Yep, up there. Again, really hard to see because of the glare. Alright. There has been a lull. My connections are no longer on duty. So we're using the train cams to figure out where things are, and I just don't know if there's going to be anything else in a while. Alright, this is probably the last train I'm going to record today with Jacob. I have so many videos I need to edit. But we were going to go down to Caliente. We caught this guy up at Cable, as you saw. And we were going to go down and catch him at Caliente, but we saw an eastbound coming up through the horseshoe at Caliente. So I thought we'd come back up here to the Bealville crossing and catch both of them. Have a few other rail fans here today. How you doing? No, it's all right. Eastbound, we're kind of hoping we'd actually catch a meet here, but that eastbound hadn't got up to the up to where we could see him yet. The time this guy went by, as you saw. We'll be here shortly. When I say this is the last train, this is going to be the last two trains that I shoot today. We'll go ahead and put my URLs up here to my PayPal and to my Patreon account. If you can help the channel out that way, I'd sure appreciate it. The eastbound is here yet or not. Yep, there he is. Dispatcher timed it perfectly. I don't know if it takes these microprocessor systems are actually considerably slower to react than the old relay logic was. So this guy may still be waiting for the signal to clear, because the dispatcher would have had to have reversed the switch and then cleared the signal, and that takes a minute. I don't know. This guy actually looks, he's coming to a stop. Now let's see what happens. Got this guy going. Running. See that guy? You can take that road over there and it goes up over Tunnel 3. I think locals like to show off their knowledge of that, but most of the time doesn't save them much time. With this guy just taking off, maybe it will. I don't know. Everybody's in a hurry. Guy's got to wait 3-4 minutes for this train to go by, maybe 5. So what? Slow down, people. Take a breath. Smell the roses. Funny, got people across the street over there taking pictures of each other with the train going by. That's cool. And you know, that stuff may seem corny to a lot of people, but you don't know those people are from. A lot of people don't get to see this where they live. May never get to see it again. So take advantage of it. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun and don't worry about what other people think. Chances are you're never going to see those people again anyway. And from here, not going to be able to see him coming out of Tunnel 5. Jacob jumped up the back of the truck. You'll be able to see him. This morning we were up at Tunnel 5, but they were doing some track work up there. Maintenance Away was there, and I didn't want to swim in their soup, so we just ended up coming back down here. But there was a CN locomotive. Oh, here's the end of this train already. There was a CN locomotive, and when I was up here with, I think it was with Stan, that same locomotive came through and put on quite a smoke show. It ended up being the same locomotive because it did it again. I didn't get it on video, but Jacob did. He's gonna send me a video capture of it. It was pretty cool of it. All right. Last train of the day, eastbound at Bealville. We'll hand out some cards. All right, down here in the Callaway Creek Narrows. Never brought Jacob down here before. On the last couple of trips he was with me. So I thought this would be a good place to come catch some trains. Already caught an westbound.
That's a Tier 4 EMD.
And according to Jacob, this is a Tier 4 EMD locomotive. He is chugging right along. Through the former tunnel half. I know that I've caught a lot of these locations recently, but that's just because I spent darn near the entire month of May with subscribers and the first couple of weeks of June so far. And they all wanted to come down to the Narrows, and they all wanted to go to the derailment site. And I took advantage of all of that to create some videos, so bear with me here. And Jacob is the last subscriber. It is June 9th, and he is the last subscriber that I'm going to host for at least the month of June. I've got to get settled down, and I have so many things that I put on the back burner. I have so many things that I put on the back burner to host these subscribers, which I don't mind doing, but May got kind of cluttered up. I generally try to shoot a lot of stuff in May and June anyway, so I have stuff in the bank, videos in the bank, so I don't have to come out here in July and August when it's triple-digit temperatures. We know that there is a westbound coming. Catch him before we get out of here. This guy appears to be, looks like he's slowing down, but that may not be the case. Of course, going uphill, any train over 9,600 tons has to slow down to 15 miles an hour for the horseshoe curve at Caliente. But with the westbounds that we know are coming, they may be stopping this guy to let the westbounds come through. You know me, I love to speculate. This one looks like one of those mixed trains, half manifest and half intermodal. He does appear to be slowing way down. All right, well, that last train went by, and sure enough, here comes the westbound. And here we go, another one for all you non-believers. And the speed limit here for northbound trains below Caliente, from Caliente to 332, which is just behind me here, is 25 miles per hour. Goes up 2 miles per hour at Caliente. And I've always agreed with people that it does look like they're going faster than that, but it's just because they're big and we're pretty close. See, Jacob, he went running up that hill to catch this train. I told him I'll be here when you get back down. I ain't running up anything. Jacob said there was a manifest behind this guy, UP manifest, but I gotta get going. I have a golf tournament tomorrow. I'm the tournament director for the golf club, so I gotta go home and get all the cards filled out. And I'm hungry. And Jennifer just asked if I wanted her to start dinner, which I do. All right, well, that will conclude a day of chasing trains on the mountain with Jacob Pfeiffer. Check out Jacob's channel, and he's got some cool train stuff too. We were kind of unsure how productive today was going to be this morning, but turned out to be really productive, as it usually does. Things pick up in the afternoon. So got to take Jacob to a couple of places he hadn't been yet, and didn't get to a couple of places he did want to get to, but I told him next time he comes out, we'll make sure we get there. All right, keep shooting me the ideas. Drop them in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorport59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content, and we'll see you all later.